Hey there, friend. Welcome to a very special episode of Broadway Radical, where we ask, why does every musical have to be a love story? Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Hey there, friend. Welcome to a very special episode of Forever Alone, where we look at all the fantasy relationships that you will never have. Da, 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 da. Hey there, friend. Welcome to a very special episode of Why Won't Someone Love Me, Please God, where we wonder, why can't my life be a musical? Da, 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 da. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, happy Valentine's Day, you fuck, or alternatively, regular Tuesday, pal. Anyway, why does every single musical ever have to be a love story? Think of every musical you can think of, ever. They all have love stories. Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera, Ragtime, Cabaret, fucking Lion King, Little Shop of Horrors, Hamilton, Guys and Dolls, The Fantastics, Chess, Sunday in the Park with George, West Side Story, many others. And sometimes they're not even healthy relationships, like in Spring Awakening, Beauty and the Beast, Sweeney Todd, Gypsy, Follies, A Little Night Music, Into the Woods, Merrily We Roll Along. Wow, now that I think about it, Sondheim has a lot of unhealthy love stories. But they're still there. Now, it's not in literally every single musical. There's still, like, Cats, I guess. But pretty much everywhere, there's gonna be romance. And that's not a problem for you if you have a special someone, probably. But if you don't, you might be like, hey, for just one time, can we have the characters do something else besides each other? Alright, so let's try to theorize why. But hey, that's just a theory about why all musicals are about doing it. Thanks for So why could it be? Maybe it's because love songs are very appealing from a songwriting perspective. Think about it, you have built-in emotional response from the very first chord. Everyone responds to romance, except for if you don't, which is valid too. You can have the characters say the most overused, cliche-ass, choppy lyrics and the most overused, predictably conventional chords because there's a part of you that's like, yes, that is what being in love is like, or I imagine it would be, or gee, I wish I felt that way. Side note, it seems like usually love songs are more about what it feels like to fall in love with someone as opposed to what it feels like to stay in love with someone. And there's not a whole lot of songs, musical theater or otherwise, that are like, yeah, they kind of annoy me sometimes, and they get really smelly when they sweat, especially when we're having sex, but I still think they're alright, I guess. Also, dramatically, it works in a couple of useful ways. It can be a break from the action if it's getting too intense. See Les Miserables and Sweeney Todd, I guess. Or it can be the actual action, in which case, real easy. The scene is two characters fall in love. Bada bing, bada boom, we're out of here. It's done. Capiche? I don't know why I adopted a 1930s gangster voice for that, but I think you get the point. If you don't, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. As far as terms of plot, love is illogical sometimes, and so is spontaneously breaking out into song. So you don't have to be a master of dramatic timing to work that equation out. Also, thinking in business terms, if you're writing a Broadway show and you know a bunch of wealthy tourists are gonna come see it, and in fact, they are the reason you get to have a show, you probably want to put on something nice for them. And not every musical can be as ambitious and goal-directed as Fun Home? Does Fun Home count? There's Changing My Major, and the fact that it's about the main character realizing her romantic inclinations, but it's not altogether about romance. Then again, so are a bunch of other musicals. Anyway, the point is that it's hard to find a show that does not involve a love subplot. But maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe the love subplot is an outdated crutch that we use to prop up so many mediocre works that it has itself become a hindrance to artistic expression and theatrical originality. Or maybe I'm just single.